Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Cold Waters in the Narwhal, episode number 4. So we dispatched with that landing fleet last time. I finally have gotten the facts straightened out on our Narwhal. She has a crush depth of 1980, if I'm not mistaken. And she does have tow to ray, as has been pointed out in the comments by now. I apologize for not remembering that. It's it's so obvious that we should this late in the game, but this late in the time frame, but I was registering 0 for a lot of that, and I think it might just be because I was either going too slow or I was obscuring the tow to ray with my own submarine. So it was basically, I was nose on to targets. But knowing that we have tow to ray and that the tow to ray is, I think, not just superior, but actually far superior to our passive sensors built in, means that we should try to take advantage of that. Now, if you, like me, have forgotten what we're doing, we're going after Arkhangelsk. Something is leaving from there. I never remember how to say that correctly. It's moving to Greenland Sea. Now, I think we have enough time to actually to return to port if we wanted first, and that's something we should consider doing with only 5 torpedoes and 4 harpoons left. Now, we don't need to worry about the actual fleet tenders. We could always take those out, but even if we had 4 contacts, let's just kind of imagine a worst case scenario. If we had 4 contacts, I should say, in addition to the fleet tenders, the actual, the ships we don't need to worry about, we only have 5 torpedoes. We certainly could do it, because we could just fire all 5 torpedoes, and then if one of them remained, well, if it's only one, then we don't mind launching a harpoon. They'll probably still counter launch, but the main thing is, are they going to have helicopters, which is really a submarine's worst nightmare. Let's review the orders one more time and make sure I got this right. I just want to make sure that they're leaving. They are sailing momentarily. But the Greenland Sea, let's do it. Let's go. I don't think that's them who just crossed the SOSUS, the eastern SOSUS barrier. Yeah, they seem to be patrolling a lot. So let's try to get there. And if we notice that they're already moving across over, I have my eyes in the northeast, not where my mouse is at all, but hopefully still get back to Holy Lock. Okay, I did it! Alright. A tired, proud crew sails into port after your highly successful patrol. The grins on your crew's faces speaks even more to you than the greetings and enthusiastic handshakes from your superior officers. I would hope so. Actually, these should both mean a lot, but if you've ever been part of a team, that really is... I'm sure for people in the military, it's a step elevated, because you're really watching each other's lives. And I'm not ex-military or former military, retired military, anything like that. But I've been on competitive sports teams and stuff like that, and that's, I guess, a taste of it. All right, so let's rearm. We basically just want a ton of torpedoes, maybe 2 of these as well, because I do like having Mosses. You can get something done with torpedoes in every situation. You really don't need many harpoons at all. Let's load maybe just 1, and let's just get the rest all torpedoes, because those, I'd much rather those. Okay, so cast off, anchors away. What happened? Denmark is overcome. No. The NATO and the Warsaw Pact. I was trying to figure out the abbreviation. We're evenly matched. Okay, so that in the Barents Sea there is probably our target, moving towards the Greenland Sea. We'll move to intercept. Flank speed for now. I would like to stay close to patrols though, so we don't... Okay, that... Let me review my orders just because I feel crazy. Arkhangelsk to Greenland Sea. Yeah, we're doing the right thing. We have what I want loaded. In fact, I'll go back to the Moss now. There we go. Haha, we got you now. So let's go way up here. I think actually the further north we go, the shallower it might get. So let's try to intercept him right there. Got him. It looks like we might have been detected. They're response force is coming, but we are cruising in at patrol speed. Everything is good. We just need to make sure bearing 57. We remember that. Let's go. All right, nice and shallow. I mean, the opposite of shallow, deep. We got our contacts. They're close. Let's turn slightly towards them, narrow our profile slightly, but not enough to obscure our profile. I mean, towed array. And then let's get on what these guys are. Okay, there's the Grisha. Not bad. Oh, and we got the next one. Is it? Wait a second. Is it a Grisha or a Poti? It's a Grisha because this one lines up better. And I meant to hit T for the next target. What are you? I think you are my not an escort. I think you are my reloader. Ugra. Okay, you're an Ugra. And we only have 2 contacts, which is whoops. We turned way too far. Grisha. Our towed array is still detecting both of them. Yeah, and we're nowhere near. Okay, good. This is great. Let's take a look at our situation here. Okay, we're actually below the layer already. And at such a... What is so 107? Damn. That's really... Let's go above the layer. Okay, that was the ship. I didn't realize I had selected the ship, but that happens when you're clicking on stuff on the map. Sometimes it highlights it. Let's actually increase our... Or I should say decrease our depth slightly. It is so quiet. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm actually ecstatic that it is this quiet. That's going to give us the best chance to detect everything, and we are such a quiet ship that we probably won't be detected ourselves even. But you know what? Just so we don't... What the heck? Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. Son of a... Well, get some major depth then. Yeah, of course they've detected us, because I hit Q, my accelerate, instead of C, my drop depth. Yeah, well anyways, they might have a difficult time still detecting us. Anyways, now that we're already known, our presence is well known, let's prepare to launch this. First, let me just see what is 79%. That's pretty good, so let's just go ahead and launch at it. We're gonna have it go above, and Grisha, what are you? There's CR3. You're very noisy, so that we're gonna leave you on passive then. Okay, and something like this will work. We might have a counter launch, so hopefully we're still dropping. Drop. Okay, let's get this Sierra 3 figured out. What are you? I don't think that they can get us. No, not quite. Okay, too far. Let's go through the escorts. What? There it is. Ah, my arch nemesis, the Canaan. Yeah, this one is a tough ship to deal with. So we'll have to be a little more careful about this. However, I actually think that we might not be detected so far. Just because we're running pretty quiet. Let's just rig for ultra quiet again. And we are below the layer. So, that's a moderate duct. Yeah, that's good then. I think that's to our benefit. And let's launch at the Ugra, who we also have apparently. Okay, go above the layer, but otherwise, the Ugra, you might want to go active for her. And keep dropping then. Yeah. Well, it looks like we had a torpedo. No, we didn't have any wire breakage yet. Looks like the Grisha might already know that these are not going well. Fantastic for her. They might know that these are in the water. We're going to guide a little bit longer towards the Grisha, now that we know that her exact position is such. And you know, we might do that for the Ugra in the opposite manner. Shorten, since she's coming right at us. And I'm just going to rely on going extremely, extremely deep to act as our defensive mechanism. But we're doing really well so far, not being detected, first and foremost. And second of all, we have two very aggressive, looks like on intact or on-path launches. Oh, I just launched the Ugra. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, fine, we'll just sink the Ugra immediately then. That's fine. We're still losing, or increasing our depth, dropping lower. Which, this is really what is gonna prevent us from being attacked, I believe. And because I think we have the Canaan... Yeah. Oh, we're in her baffles, apparently. I don't know if this is supposed to relay us this information, but... Or if this is just based on what we think her position is. Anyway, let's focus more on these. Again, this is about to go active. Please, please leave. Let me fix that. Damn it. Wasn't able to fix it in time. Alright, that's going to make a lot of noise now. I think it's going to home on the Grisha, no problem, though. Maybe we can aid it, turning it slightly. There. Go that way. There's your target. It does look like the Ugra is the one pinging me, ironically. So... This is going at the Ugra. Well, she's just a dead ship. Okay, active, raise high. But the Ugra is very noisy. We can actually have her go silent detection as well. Alright, fair enough. What's our depth? 900. This is perfect. I'm just going to hang out here. And let's start listening for this Canaan. Let's go ahead 1/3 just so we can get our towed array up. I don't want this, I want this. There we go. That's better. Canaan is the only one I really worry about. Yep, we definitely have acquired... Wait! There we go. Yeah, we have acquired. And let's take a look at this Ugra. Is this the Ugra? I think it is. What do you look like? What's your profile? Okay, there we go. See it a little bit better. It does actually have some, it looks like, anti-air defense. And maybe even it's, yeah, it actually has armament to it. Not much, could actually do some damage to us. We saw, I don't know if you saw the 1968 campaign I was running. Well, boom. That's pretty good. We were sunk by just like machine gun type fire. Very rapid fire, low caliber weapons. Now we have one more. This one is... I think it hasn't been that far. Let's reload this one. That is 20k. Yeah. So it should still be okay. This Canaan, have we gotten any better information on it? Not yet. Let's speed up a little bit. And I want to speed up only at this. Okay. Still not much more. We can guide this in ourselves. No, can we? I don't have it selected yet. Well, whatever. Will it be enough? Wow, that's a weird angle. No, it won't. There's another solid hit. And the Canaan knows we're here, but doesn't know where. Just how we like it. And in a little bit, we'll probably send another torpedo her way. So let's just zoom out a bit. Hopefully this will give me good knowledge of what's going on. So I can see my submarine. Let's figure out what's going on with this Canaan, though. Alright, you are the one. We are definitely not detectable yet. But let's see, that might be way further than she actually is. Surface, go active. Let's set a secondary for the same, just in case. And gradually we're becoming almost detectable, so you know what, we're just gonna have to launch now. Alright, bearings 5960, so let's do it at 5960 at about half the range and see what happens. Go ahead and launch. Originally, I thought there was a maximum depth to your torpedo launching, and you know that's probably actually true, but I'm not sure it's modeled in. But much more importantly, it was the speed I was launching at which was causing all the problems. So, and that is scheduled to rise to the surface, so I don't have to worry about it being obstructed by the already sunk Ugra. I'm pretty sure, at least. We might want to navigate it slightly more north, just to make sure of that, though. Another person commented, actually, this was a good comment, that we should consider moving the torpedoes more so that we can't be they don't do a counter launch just down the bearing of our torpedo. It's a really good idea. So I guess we could do something like this and then have it come north. But the thing is, I don't know exactly where this cannon is. And I know it's along this line, right? But I don't know where it is, so I actually need the torpedo to just follow the bearing because I don't want it to miss. She's heading, it looks like more west, well, basically right at us, but more west than south. So let's come in at this angle. Rise to the surface. In fact, let's do this really soon because I really don't know where she is. And I'm hoping that this active pinging will get the job done. Let's find out. Let's go back to my ship. There's rise to the surface. Okay, it's still on the wire, so let's just turn it a little bit manually. Okay, do you see anything? Doesn't have a lock. Let's turn a little bit more so we have a little bit more knowledge about where this thing is. I'm going to start having this thing go in circles unless I can find something. There. Okay, we more or less have her. But where is it? Are we past the ship? Could be past it. Ah, we got her. Haha! I think passive sensors on these things seems to work better. But I think we have a dead ship on our hands. Yeah. Active pinging certainly does add to the tension. There we go. Breaking up. Alright, I think mission accomplished. Let's go ahead and climb to the surface, use our periscope to find out if that's the case. Nice and quiet like too, because why not? Maybe around 200 we'll level off. Do it manually from there. Yeah, still more or less right. Well, we're just still tilting. Let's get that tilt out. Just about perfect. Alright, take us up just a slight bit more. Alright, so let's raise the ESM. Oh! It's the ESM mast. That's what I want. We got nothing. Alright, well, I'm convinced that we're the only thing left then, so let's leave combat. And we are. Very good. Another mission accomplished. Very good. A superb effort in locating and eliminating the enemy's ability to replenish their submarine force at sea. Keep up the good work. We'll do our best. Looks like another medal's forthcoming. The Naval Commendation Medal. Interesting. It's a new one for me. For meritorious service while serving as commanding officer, USS Narwhal, SSN 671. Tortuga Power's numerous accomplishments, inspiring leadership, and steadfast devotion to duty are in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Naval Service. Well, this is a great honor. Thank you. Couldn't have done it without my crew, yada yada. But in reality, since it's a video game, I couldn't have done it only without me. Alright, here we have something else. Landing ships to Iceland. As bad weather prevents airstrikes, that's for a pretty long distance, you can't airstrike them. It's the entire distance from the Scandinavian peninsula over to Iceland. I mean, that's a long range that you should be able to do something. And why are airstrikes being prevented by bad weather for such a long distance at this technological era? Maybe in 1968 that would be more plausible, but anyway, let's ignore it because it is a mission. So where are they leaving from? Preparing to sail within 3 days. We have time. I want to catch them in the same place we basically are right now. So let's reload this one. Everything else is fine. You know what? Let's just continue on course. Start making our way over. Now, I'm moving at patrol speed, but I don't really know. I just know I don't want to catch them 3 days. It has not been 3 days. Have they seen me? Well, we're going to actually have to cut this video short. Looks like it. I know it's only been 21 minutes or so, but the next one will continue for its own video length, another 30 minutes or so. So I'm not going to try to keep these combined. So we'll split them up here. Thanks for watching this episode number 4. And we'll see you back for a big intercept with an invasion fleet in episode number 5. Until then, again, thanks for watching, and take care.